Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. You join us for this test match between India and Sri Lanka. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions, and it's very powdery on the surface. The bowlers will be hoping there's plenty of movement to be had, so I don't think whoever wins the toss will be asking to bat. And as far as the weather goes, a beautiful...
Captain must think there's a little bit of life to squeeze out of this pitch. Personally, I'd have been getting the pads on rather than bowling.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between India and Sri Lanka.
Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Dug that out well. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Through the gap, great shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely sound off the bat, beats the infield, maybe four.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now, would have been very happy with that last shot. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. End of the over, 8 runs coming from it. India are 8 for none. Going with pace now. Got that away nicely. There's a chance with a direct hit. Oh, great run out.
That's a big wicket. You want to send the key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
New batter will probably look to work the singles early on and settle in. No, terrible shot. Very good shot there. Well, they'll get back for 3. Well done. But on a ground this size, you have to ask how they got 3 in the first place. Can't get that outside the ring field. Quick arm in, that was a missed opportunity there. Need to take those moments by the scruff of the neck. Nicely played, perfect timing. Immaculate timing there. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. India are 15 for 1. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. That's just outrageous. What a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A big opportunity here. They've done well in recent weeks, putting up some solid scores. Should be coming in with some confidence already. Times that shot to perfection. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Picks the gap perfectly. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. End of the over, 8 off it. India are 23 for 2. Shot, real power behind that, and it's a massive maximum.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Kohli has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Doesn't beat the infield. Clipped away, 2 straight by the bowler, and that'll be 4 more to the tally.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots, and the reward will come. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, 10 off it. India are 33 for 2. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. There's a chance with a direct hit. Couldn't get it through the field. Rocks onto the back foot. That's just beautiful.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Goodness me, that's a terrific shot. Couldn't get down in time to stop that boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. No joy with the short ball and going for 4.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to score quickly. Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Misses everything. Rahul, at their best, sat up nicely and pulled away for a maximum.
Fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed, and you've just got to stand, watch and admire.
Nicely played, perfect timing. Times that shot to perfection. Moved in quickly, needs a direct hit. Over. India are 60 for 2. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Caught the edge. Huge appeal from in front and behind. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
At number 5 for India.
Quick onto that in the infield. Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say? It could have been missing the stumps. Not the worst review.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble. Great delivery, and it seemed to be a simple decision for the umpire. Such a big wicket to send this one back without scoring.
Wasn't the best of reviews. Great call by the umpire, though. Thick edge, no, that's racing away. A good contest here at the moment, 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Onto that early, that could be 4.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
8 runs added there. India are 68 for 4. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the marquee end. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Wow, that missed a lot. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Trouble here. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Immaculate timing there. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. India are 73 for 4. Got that away nicely. Lovely sound off the bat, beats the infield, maybe 4.
Sampson got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Straight to the fielder. Nice, solid defensive shot. 7 runs added in that over. India are 80 for 4. Through the gap, great shot. Nice shot, straight to the bowler though, no run. That's out, caught. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
Getting out to the crease at number 7 for India.
Great shot, great timing.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Caught the edge. Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say? Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
At number 8.
Dug that out well. 7 runs added there. India are 87 for 6. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in pursuit.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Timed that perfectly.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Nine runs added there. India are 96 for 6. Nicely played, perfect timing. They've picked the gap, perfect timing.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery, no chance for the fielders. Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've always got to make them play on your terms.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. We'll need a direct hit. Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
End of the over. India are 110 for 6. Times that shot to perfection. Doesn't beat the infield. Flicked away, it's gone high and gone far. 6 runs.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Quick arm in, that was a missed opportunity there. Need to take those moments by the scruff of the neck. No, terrible shot. Through the gap, great shot. End of the over, 9 off it. India are 119 for 6. Cracking shot, overpitched and got what it deserved. 4 more.
It's an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and drove it through the covers for 4.
Gone, great reflexes. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Coming in with some pressure on their shoulders. They've had a lean run of form in the last few weeks, so will want to take their time a bit getting in. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. A direct hit and it's gone. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, what a shot that is. Pick the bones out of that and it's gone for 6.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
As they take guard, they'll want to feel bat on ball early and get off the mark and settle the nerves a bit. Dug that out well. Immaculate timing there. Someone different now to bowl at brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That's off the middle of the bat.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
A boundary last delivery. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate now? Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. 4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Been bowling well this innings, just needs 1 more to top it off with a 5-fer. Oh, that's high. Could be safe.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
Bumrah has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Textbook stuff. Really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
Through the gap, great shot.
Fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That was a brilliant boundary, really well timed, and now starting to score quickly.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length. A roundabout that off stump will force a mistake. Nice shot, straight to the bowler though, no run. Caught, and that's stuck. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
Another one goes off to the pavilion. That's 9 down now. Some good bowling, finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to the end.
Superb shot, 6 first ball, looking to assert themselves on this innings straight away.
This is just silly. The power on that shot is incredible.
Runs flowing freely in that over, 24 off it. India are 171 for 9. Precision, just a great shot.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. A boundary the moment it hit the bat. That showed great skill. Lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Time that perfectly.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. The delivery was poor, but it still needed to be put away. And what a lovely shot to bring up the 4.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. And a great catch. That wraps up the innings. That really doesn't feel like enough runs on this pitch. There's real pressure on the bowlers now to get some early wickets. Teams are coming out now. There's a modest lead on the scoreboard with the amount of time left in the batting available. They can make this into something really substantial.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, just the one off it. Sri Lanka are 1 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the marquee end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Edged it. Peach of a ball. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. The keeper has really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Well, no need to look any further on that one. It's taken the bat before pad.
Wasn't the best of reviews. Great call by the umpire, though.
Oh, this could spell trouble.
Catches the inside edge, but it'll fall safe. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged, but it falls safe. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Oh, that's gone. Really unlucky.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter coming out, but will be starting at the non-striker's end. Shami ready to start from the grandstand end. Awkward, but well played. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Nice, solid defensive shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Shami bowled a tidy line that over. Doesn't beat the infield. Dug that out well.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Straight to the fielder. Times that shot to perfection. Bumrah kept it tight.
6 for 1.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of another tidy over. Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. Misses everything. Oh no, what a chance, but that's racing to the boundary. Bumrah shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to stick to the plans now. Couldn't get it through the field. End of another quiet over. Great bowling from both ends at the moment. Shami ready to start from the grandstand end. Picks the gap perfectly.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. 2 runs coming from the over. Sri Lanka are 15 for 1. Times that shot to perfection.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Bumrah bowled well that over.
20 for 1.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Dug that out well. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Sri Lanka are 22 for 1. Bumrah ready to start from the marquee end. Nice, solid defensive shot. Lovely shots on drive through the gap. Sri Lanka absorbing the pressure well from the bowlers. Cracking shot, overpitched and got what it deserved. 4 more.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Shami needs to get their run-up sorted. Looked like the release was a tad late. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Great shot, stepped inside the line of the ball, rotated the wrists, and that'll run away for 4. 6 runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are 29 for 1. So that's the last ball of the session, and that'll be lunch. India are the winners of that session for me, taking a wicket and cutting off the flow of runs. Why don't you join me later and see if these batters will start to cut loose?
How will the bowler respond?
Got that away nicely. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. What an absolute peach. The edge, though, flies through the gap.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Might look to go big again here.
Dug that out well. 7 runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are 36 for 1. Shami ready to start from the grandstand end. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Catches the inside edge, but it'll fall safe. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's the over. Sri Lanka are 36 for 1. Yadav, the left armour, is the new bowler from the marquee end. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Doesn't beat the infield. Cuts that off well in the infield. No. Terrible shot. Sri Lanka absorbing the pressure well from the bowlers. Nicely played, perfect timing. Edged, but it falls safe. Got to follow up that last delivery, found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
A boundary last delivery. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate now? Awkward, but well played.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Shami kept it tight. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Edged, perfect delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over.
The captain's going to change things around in the field now.
Caught the inside edge off a good length. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged it, peach of a ball. Beats the fielder, nice shot.
Nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
End of the over, 7 off it. Sri Lanka are 49 for 1. The right arm is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end. Wow, that missed a lot. Straight to the fielder. Misses everything. Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Couldn't get it through the field. These batters took some time to get their eye in, but they've started to look good out there now. Yadav ready to start from the marquee end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Quick onto that in the infield. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball towards the boundary.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but it doesn't matter.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length. A roundabout that off stump will force a mistake. Nicely played, perfect timing. Well, they'll get back for 3, well done. But on a ground this size, you have to ask how they got 3 in the first place.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. And it's a dead ball there. Perhaps there was some movement in his field of vision. A second dead ball? Something's really bothering them out there.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of the over and another tight over by the bowlers. Tough work out there for the two batters. Edged, what a delivery. Nice, solid defensive shot. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Picks the gap perfectly. These batters took some time to get their eye in, but they've started to look good out there now. Kohli ready to start from the grandstand end. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Outside edge, doesn't carry. Maiden over, well bowled. Bang! Bowled, just stunning bowling.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock, not what you expect from someone of this quality.
The new batsman heading out to the crease at number 4.
Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Yadav will be happy with the work that over. Cashes the inside edge, but it'll fall safe. Edged it, peach of a ball. Got that away nicely. Siraj bowled a tidy line that over. It's a very strong appeal here. Very good shot there. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice, solid defensive shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. 2 runs added. Sri Lanka are 69 for 2. Siraj ready to start from the grandstand end. Ah, that's nice. Good defence.
Beautiful delivery, no chance for the fielders. Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, not many coming from it. Good shot, a beauty. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. Edged, what a delivery. Got to follow up that last delivery, found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Over. Sri Lanka are 76 for 2. Nicely played, perfect timing. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Siraj kept it tight.
81 for 2.
Straight to the fielder. Fine edge, beautiful ball. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball. Last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Three more runs. Sri Lanka are 84 for 2. Siraj ready to start from the grandstand end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
That's a wonderful shot, straight through the covers.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.